Hello and welcome to Magzie's Fun Time. This is Magzie, and we are back here on Forza Horizons 4. I did all one time. I'm so proud of myself. If you like this episode, make sure you smack that like button. It really helps out the channel. Views, searches, algorithm, that kind of thing. If you subscribe to my channel, make sure you go to my channel and set your notifications in the notification bell. Hit that notification bell, and you'll get notifications every time I upload a video. You can come back and check it out, see if you like it. If you do like this episode and you want to share it with your friends, there's a share tab down below. There's links there to all social media sites. There's a link there to, you can copy and just post wherever you want. That being said, we're going to jump right into the game here. I went with Worgs and we unlocked 3 things, and once you unlock the barns, after you race, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes. I'm not on group chat. Anyway, there's a certain amount of time, usually about 10-20 minutes. For me, it's been about like that. But it'll pop up in here in your barn finds, and then you click on it to accept it.
Right, so about those holes. The story on Reddit was that this used to belong to a police detective who was involved in multiple shootouts. I'm like 80% sure that nobody died in this car. So enjoy, I guess.
I'm 80% sure that nobody died in this car. Now, there's a specific car we're looking for in these barns, and we haven't found it yet. But the TVR that I like to use for the speed races is in one of the barns.
You're gonna have so much fun in this. It's weird finding one just gathering dust.
No, I didn't. Do you want me to do?
Much more likely to find one.
I was doing it solo because I have to do the settings and everything. But I'll join this card. Hold on. It's cool. Give me a second. The Alt tab. Pop up Discord. Hopefully this doesn't mess up the video. Come on. Worgs wants to be commentary on the actual video instead of you guys just hearing him in the background. I have to do this solo. Usually, we're going to be racing this together, but you have to change the settings to get the maximum amount of potential out of this race, and it won't let you change the settings in the race. And you don't want to race with those settings all the time. You just want to use them when you're doing the race for the influence. So, hold on. Come on. Okay, you're good to go. Let me change this to high priority also, because that seems to help when recording. Okay, so jump back into the game. And then the last one was the Jaguar.
So I did some research. Apparently, this used to be owned by a very wealthy local with a habit of misplacing items. It was this habit that led to this poor E-Type being left in a barn after the keys for it were lost. Instead of trying to find the keys, he just bought another.
So that's 3 cars you get from the barns. There's more. There's tons more. And if you ever have a problem finding them, just go online and look it up. Driving around for 5 hours looking for the barns is not worth it. It's just going to drive you bananas. So it doesn't really give you, the shadow doesn't really give you any indication of what the car actually is. But you can look up all the barn finds online. So before we start this trick, you're going to need a car. You're going to need a fast car. I'm just going to use my car because it has the perks that I want. But you want a car, you want it to be able to go over 200 miles an hour. How you can determine that is go here and go to custom parts. And then here, if you toggle, max power and all that kind of stuff is on the screen here. And as you can see there, my top speed is 197. Now you can finagle the spec on your car to get a better top speed out of the car. You can also go to the player custom tunes and find one that's for max speed for whatever car you're in, and just use that one. That'll give you max speed. But this is what you want. All right, you want to have the skill chain here. 1 second later, you want the skill modifier builds 3 times faster, and you also want the skill modifier goes to times 7. All right, and if you get enough points, you want to go ahead and grab this. This allows you to get 200% influence bonus for skill banked while racing in your car, and that's while you're in races. All right, and it's not that bad. Just keep this running all the time. You probably want to spec your car out first, but you can possibly get this one too if you're going to listen to skill songs, and that'll help you build your skill modifier faster also. The rest of these are just you want a car that's a speed car. There are Forza Edition cars. Each type of Forza Edition car has a Forza bonus on top of all your perks, and there are different types. So there's a drift Forza cars, there's crash destruction ones. What we're going to be looking to get is Forza Edition cars that have a speed bonus on it, so we can gain as much speed off of this race as possible. This is the main way that most people in the game gain perk points. There's tons of different other ways, though. This is not the only way. It's just the easiest one you can do from the beginning of the game. If you get a drift in, you can actually just travel down certain roads and just drift back and forth with your car across the road, and get tons of points that way. There's a airstrip that you can do that on that doesn't have any traffic or anything on it. Just go up to the end, drift back and forth across the road, and then turn around and go back up the strip and do it all the time. What we're going to go ahead and get into the game here. Those are the 3 main ones. I'm going to try to get as high skill points as I can, do better than I did the last time we did this. So I wanted to show this because we didn't really get to show the full setup on it when we did the last time. So I have it set up over here. I did put the guys that did this specific one that I use. Wrong one. Shoot, yeah, you. I put his name in the description of my last video. I'll do that again in this video. So I'll just copy it over from over there and post it in this video. Copy and paste. But we're going to go ahead and code in here. I want to do it solo. I want to use this car. I'm going to get a faster car than this that has those perks on it. I'm probably going to do another video tomorrow about unlocking the TVR. Last episode will probably be the last episode that you guys see me waiting for you guys to do stuff. So by the end of this episode, I should be on the main server. I should be going with Seasons on the main server, and I'll be racing with Worgs when he plays. So we can do stuff together in the game now without having to wait on videos. And we will plan out our videos. It'll be Tuesdays and Thursdays, and we'll plan them out and see what we want to do during those videos. Probably 2 or 3 races, depends. When you get to this screen, this is the screen that you want when you're doing this. If you're doing co-op, you'll want to change your settings before you go into the race. All right, but you want to go into difficulty settings. You want to jack up the Dravatar difficulties, because you are going to be able to beat these cars no matter what, unless you completely mess up. And you want to turn off all of your stabilizing stuff. I would leave that alone. Steering's hard enough without having to mess with that stuff. Just, you want to make sure you have OBS off. OBS will screw you up in this race for what you're wanting to do. Shifting, I always use automatic. If you're a manual dude, manual. I don't think that actually matters. It does. It does give you a bonus. So if you want to do the manual with clutch, then you get an extra bonus for that. The rest of these are fine. I don't never play with damage or tire wear on. And I always play with rewind off. Works plays with rewind on. But you want the maximum amount of bonus that you can get. Alright? You hit enter on that. It'll update the Dravatars. And then you're basically done unless you want to do some tuning to your car. It's up to you. You can do that during the race. We'll go ahead and start the race. Now remember, you're not actually trying to race this race, alright? Your main objective is to get points and influence. So you're always you're always going to be in the lead, no matter what, unless you just try to go along the path that they're going. But for the most part, they're going to be behind you. So this race is specifically designed for you to gain influence in. And you want to get your skill modifier as high as you can. We want to get our ultimate speed bonus there. We want to get that up to 2,000. And the only way to do that is get a faster car. But as you can see, our skill modifier is going up really, really high. Our skill chains are, unlike last time, are gaining. And you want to try to keep this up the entire lap. But you don't want to crash into any trees or impacts or anything like that. So keep that in mind. And when you get it up high enough, you want to go ahead and bank it. And what you do is just slow down, drive your car at regular speeds. Don't like stop or anything, but just do it regular, and then it'll take the skill on the left hand side there, the one that says 10,000, 11,000. It'll take that and times it by the 7. All right, and then that's the amount of influence that you'll get. Remember, to keep the skill chain going, you want to kind of crash into a couple of these things. I didn't really do a good job of that, but until you get like a speed car, you might want to just go ahead and cap at each end. But once you get a speed car, you want to do one full lap and cap at the other end once you've passed the finish line for your first lap. On the screen there, once you've banked, cap. I say cap, banked. Banked is the word they use inside the game. But once you do that, you see that little circle thing that pops up. Every time that fully completes, you get a perk point. So that's how you gain your perk points. That's how you're going to build up your cars. And the reason why I wanted to show this today is because tomorrow's video, I'm going to unlock our first Forza car. So I kind of need to get the points up to do that with. You need perk points to unlock the car, and it's one of the cheapest ones that I know of to get. Forza car editions. Plus, I like TVRs, so I drive them. It's because of Gran Turismo from all those years ago. 2, 3, and 4. I always drove TVRs. My main 3 cars was the GTO twin turbo, TVR, and then a spec'd out Dodge Viper. Now, luckily in this game you can make the Dodge Viper all-wheel drive, but in Gran Turismo you couldn't. You just had to deal with it being a rear-wheel drive and being back heavy. Remember, there's a tree right there on either side too, so you want to be careful with those. Don't hit the trees. You do want to kind of hit some of the destruction things. And just keep your skill modifier up. You can keep it going if you hit like that and this stuff. Keep going all the way through here. Just make sure you watch out for crashing in trees. And then you can keep this thing all the way to the other end. Yeah. So, and you'll see it go around again. It'll give me another point. If you get enough of a skill bonus on your laps, it'll pop up 5 at a time instead of just 1 at a time like it just did. It just depends on how much you actually gain through your laps. And if you can keep your speed up to around 200, you'll get 1,000 every tick, and that'll build your skill modifier and your skills up pretty fast. I did have to slow down there, so. Keep it going. So last time I think I gained like 3 perk points from the race. This time I had 2 going into it. You want to slow down on that one. You don't want to get too much air on that one or you'll hit the ground and break your skill chain. So you always want to slow down for that part. Grab some of these. You can ride up along the side here, keep your skill train going until you get up to speed. Just make sure you don't lose control and hit a tree. Remember, breaking stuff actually gives you skills. Yeah, and I end up having to cap that. 156,000 though, that's not too bad. Yeah. Let off the gas right there. Try to show you the difference. With the right settings and the right perks. Of how much you can actually gain on this racetrack. Now, don't be scared of this track. If you can't afford the car that you want to use on this track, you can use any car on this track. You still gain a crap ton of credits from racing this. So you can race this track to get the money up to get the car that you want to race on this track. You just won't get as much skill points until you get a car with this kind of setup. And you will get a bonus if you get a speed car too, so make sure you're looking for speed cars with the kind of perks that I'm talking about. As we play through the game, we will show you the kind of speed cars that we use for this race, because that's what we'll be probably going for first. That tree is like right in the way. That wasn't that great of a bank. There we go. The objective of going across that thing, other than it being shorter, is to get enough skill combos up to where you can get up to speed before your timer runs out. Otherwise, it'll cap your points off again. How are we doing on time? Pretty good. 18 minutes. We're going to be, I don't know, 25-minute video maybe? 2 more laps. 4 minutes a lap. That's 8. Maybe, might be closer to 30 minutes video. It's because of all the talking I did at the beginning, but I did want to go ahead and get those barns. I meant to do it at the end of the last video, but I kind of forgot. I will, unless it's the TVR one, I will save my barns and collect them at the beginning of the videos, or at the end of the videos. If you slow down too much on that, you won't. It also won't get you up to speed. So you'll lose your speed bonus and your skill combos. So For a destruction car, it does kind of lose control whenever you hit stuff. I need to be back on this side of the road. Come on. Okay, good. I got my speed bonus back up for it. Capped. Ah, man. It sucked. It's fine. It's fine. See how my bonus was so big it went ahead and just popped up the 4? That's the kind of stuff it'll do when you get your influence high enough. And when you bank it, it'll do that times 5, times 4. I think I've gotten up to like times 7 or something like that. Now for the 2000, I think you need it above like 230 miles an hour. You gotta go really fast to get the 2000 awesome speed bonus. I don't know why my car's slowing down. That was weird. That is weird. Ooh, I barely missed that tree. Come on. Get a couple of those. Get up to speed. Try to hit some of this stuff. There we go. Okay, we should be able to get to speed before a skill combo comes off. Yes. Come on. Okay, good. Kept it going. So I like to see. So you want your skill, your influence amount to be as high as you possibly can get it. And you want to keep that times 7 modifier. So we see if we can keep this going all the way down to the end of the track here. That did drop my speed bonus down right there. I hate that. Pretty soon we won't have to worry about that. We'll be running this race with my TVR, and then we'll have the Forza Edition car that I use on this track. Come on, get the speed back up. Oh, that might have cost me. Nope, gave me an error skill combo, so that reset it. Reset the timer. Come on. Come on. No, don't hit that tree. Ooh, that was close. I'm going out of control. It's probably going to cap now. See if we can... nope, it capped. Dang. What do we get? Times 5. Sweet. Oh, I kind of lost control there. Otherwise, we could have kept that going for a whole another side of the lap. I don't think I've ever seen that one. Hard Charger. What's that? You know what Hard Charger is? It's one of the skill things that popped up. I'll have to look that up off camera. If you are watching the video, you know what hard charger is, what you get that from, go ahead and post it in the comments down below. That'll save me some time. I'll probably have looked it up by then though, so. Actually, go ahead no matter what and put it in the comments down below, because like I won't remember to say what it is on the video. On the next video. Yeah, this whole section here, it like drops speed down instead of going faster, it goes slower. That's so weird. It's only in the tunnels. It's like it doesn't get the airflow it needs from inside the tunnels. So weird. I aimed right for that tree. There we go. And the last lap. Sweet. No, because it doesn't do it this side. It only does it on that side coming up this way. I've never seen it do it on any of the other cars either. It's just this one. I hate the fact that I have to slow down that much around that turn. Because you don't really get back up to speed fast enough to start gaining the 1,000 again. You're just stuck at 250 ticks. It's 250 a tick, not 250 ticks. There we go. Get it. Let's see if we can prevent the spin out from last time. There we go. I did not miss the checkpoint. You liar. I might have missed the checkpoint. That took my skill modifier too, didn't it? It sure did. That sucked. Yeah. I went all the way around and then come back on the other side and didn't even bother to get the checkpoint. That was my fault. I had 22,000 on the skill influence. Times 7 modifier, that would have been a lot of influence. Oh well. Mistakes happen. Now why did you cap there? That don't make no sense. Now the game's just trying to cheat me out of influence. Go, go, go. I'm probably not going to get a high enough skill modifier for the end here. Now for the end here, you kind of want to cap before you go over the finish line. If it's a tight race and the cars are right on you, just go ahead and cross it, and you can cap when you're come on. You can cap inside the world. It'll carry over into the actual in-game server away from the race. There we go. We don't have to wait on those guys. 171,000 credits. 53,000 influence. Level 20. 21. 22. 23. And we've qualified for Horizon Life. Go ahead and get our wheel spin out of the way. You get a wheel spin every single time. What do we get? Oh, we almost got 108,000. It's a Mercedes. Okay.
Hey, Whirlwind. You've made it onto the Horizon roster. How could you not, given all that you've done here in the last year? Meet me at the festival and we'll get you your wristband.
So, I'm going to head that way.
Around when it is safe to do so.
Oh, I got to go the other opposite way.
Apparently, there's another classic car just waiting to be claimed. Keep that on the down low, though, yeah?
Oh, where's it at?
And Kira.
Where's it at?
And Alex.
Where's the barn?
And a couple of other people.
This is it. World's fastest. Something I've always wanted to do. Sure, it's a business, but I like to think it's a way for anyone to experience the
come
Horizon
on.
life. And it's an excuse for you to drive some incredible hypercars.
I don't know what that one is. Do you know what that one is?
No, I don't
Slate
know
Quarry.
what that one is.
Anyway. Let's get this on camera here.
So, I know some skills just can't be taught and all that stuff, but can you teach me whatever you just did?
Oh, tree. I suck. I could just teleport.
Calculating route.
Yeah, recalculate all you want.
In 200 yards, turn left.
Yep, I'll get right on that. That's better.
Turn around.
Turn around. Aw,
when it
man.
is safe to do so.
Dadgummit. I took the wrong road. It's like I'm aiming for the trees. Let's get up here on the road. Yeah. That'll be safer. There's too many trees in this area. There we go. So we're almost at the destination anyway.
In 400 yards, turn sharp right. Turn sharp right.
I don't know why I miss that every time. There we
You've
go.
arrived at your destination.
Okay, we hit enter.
Hey, Whirlwind. Congratulations on making the Horizon roster, but this is just the start. From now on, you'll be sharing the experience with all the other drivers who've made the cut. Get out there and say hi, because everything can be done with a convoy of up to 6 drivers. What you really want is a gold wristband, an honor we only offer to the real superstars of the festival. People like Alex and Rebecca, those who are the very best at what they do. Now, just who gets a gold wristband is up to me and all those thousands of screaming Horizon fans. So, what are you waiting for? Oh, and Forzathon is back. This time with new challenges every day and every season, offering the chance to win the very best rewards at Horizon. That's not all. Every hour, on the hour, Forzathon Live invites you to team up with other roster drivers to take on some of the most exciting challenges at Horizon.
Can we get on with it?
For
Come on.
something more competitive, Online Adventure offers ranked races against real Horizon drivers. Choose team racing for racing, team games for playground games, or free-for-all to go it alone. Form a team with your friends and take on all comers. And when you're ready, enter ranked events and join a league for some of the fiercest competition at Horizon.
Never been too much into that. Oh, we're in the summer. That's actually pretty good since we were just in spring. I remember when I played it, jumped from spring to winter. It was kind of weird. And that's basically it, guys. You're in the main.
Much as I love the science of racing, I'll confess I also quite like the science of flat-out straight-line speed.
It's gonna be a 40-minute video because of all these advertisements.
What do you say? Ready to put your foot down?
No.
So that taxi driver gig I mentioned, the one with the super.
The most annoying part is this is
I've got it sorted.
mandatory
Meet me
kind of
here,
thing,
I'll
so you
explain
can't like
everything.
escape out of it. You gotta just kind of like let it play through.
Hurry, we have got to get out of here.
Okay. Can I escape now? Thank you. Sorry, Wristbands. I'll do that later. We go to cars. We go to mastery. We have 24 points now. So I'm gonna save these up. I'm gonna check and see if this is enough to unlock the Forza car that we're trying to unlock for the next video. If not, I'm gonna have to race it again. I'll get about this much again, unless I spend the 10 for this, which will give me a little bit more, but not much more. Anyway, guys, that's gonna cut it for today. I'm gonna do some racing with Worgs sometime today and upload this 40-minute video. If you like this episode, make sure you smack that like button. It really helps out the channel. If you subscribe to my channel, make sure you go to my page, hit the notification bell. You get notifications every time I upload a video. You guys can come check it out, see if you like it. If you do like this episode, you want to share it with your friends, tell me what you like, there's a share tab down below. Click on the share tab, copy the link, post it on your Facebook, Twitter, wherever you do social media. If you have any tips, tricks, or comments, put it down in the comments down below. Don't forget to follow me on social media pages. Don't forget to set the notification settings for the channel, use the notification bell, and I'll see you guys on the next episode.